We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next.
Welcome back. Corey Harrison from Pawn Stars is with us today. And before break, we were talking with Brittany. So Brittany, I feel like you've kind of just arrived because you're showing us your heart and you're showing us your struggle. And you've shared a lot. But one of the things you haven't mentioned yet, and you talked to our producers about it, was depression and how it's had a stronghold on you for a long time. So share a little bit about that.
I've struggled with depression ever since I was a child. And I used to be bullied in school because of weight issues. And I used to, you know, I was the kid that I was always considered the quote-unquote fat friend. You know, like whenever you're, you know, you suffer from depression for being big, it really puts a big damper on your life. That's why I came here, because I want to move past that, because I do know I have issues with myself, and I want to believe in myself again. I want to feel happy with myself. I want to feel secure, and I want to feel safe with myself.
So when did you have the surgery?
December of 2013.
So it's been 7, 8 months?
7.
And I'm not a psychiatrist or anything, but I just got to assume you've been thinking about yourself one way your whole life, and it's not going to change in 8 months. I mean, even with me, it took me 2 years to realize I was even losing weight. You know, it really did. I am, and this is after I'm buying clothes that were half the size that mine used to be. It's going to take time for your brain to start catching up to where your body's at. I think you'll get that aha moment somewhere out of it. But I know it took at least a year and a half for me to get it.
I always compared my body before the one I have now as the Michelin Man, because it looked like that. And now it's different, but it just hangs.
What's the area that's the most problematic for you?
My arms.
Would it be difficult for you to show us?
No, I can show you my arms.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can actually tell how small my arm would be. The lines, but yeah, they're like really bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so when you see that, because see, to me, it really is two different things that are happening here. I mean, wouldn't you agree? It is the physical, yes. And I really think, as you continue to follow up with your doctor and as you continue to address all of those issues, eventually the outside is not going to be the problem. I think Corey is right that this is going to take some time.
And I do too. But what I don't want to do is walk away from today and you just walk out and continue to repeat this pattern and stay in this place that feels really stuck. Because it's not just you're going to be hurting. You've got a son that really needs mom to be present and be able to show up.
And that's what I feel. Like, I feel that I have to take care of myself first before, like, I'm always going to be a mom and I'm going to be a mother to my son, but I have to fix myself. Yeah. Because I can't be a good mom if I can't, trust in my own self anymore.
Your body tells me a story, and I'm not talking about your arms or anything like that. I'm talking about the way you're sitting. Let's do this. Will you do this with me?
Yes.
So let's let these arms out. Put them up here. Straighten your shoulders out. Sit back a little bit.
Oh, okay, 'cause I got a pillow.
Take that pillow out and throw it around. Throw it.
Just give it to me.
And sit back. And now I want you to project. I want you to talk to us, because here's what I've got. I've got somebody really quiet that's been broken and hidden their whole life. And what I want to see is who's inside there, who's behind the wall. I can relate to this because I've dealt with depression myself, and it's been really dark for me. And one of the hardest things they've had to deal with me on this show is projecting. I'm a quiet guy, and there's a little part of my voice that kind of gets lost when I get insecure. But you know what? When I dive in and find my power, I know that I'm as deserving as you are. And I project and I sit up straight and I look people in the eye. And I want you to sit up straight, look people in the eye, and project. So again, introduce yourself and tell us who you are.
I'm Brittany Coffey from Ironton, Ohio.
I'm going to come over and help you with that. I am Brittany Coffey from Ohio.
I am Brittany Coffey from Ohio.
One more time.
I am Brittany Coffey from Ohio.
Get these shoulders back.
It's different.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I want to cry.
Mm. What about that makes you want to cry?
Just, just being able to just be myself and be like, hey, I'm Brittany Coffee. I'm from Ohio. And I know that there's people out there that struggle with the same stuff that I'm struggling with on a daily basis. And I know there's people that's had the surgery. I know that they're dealing with it now.
You've done some work on the physical side, and what we'd like to see you do is do some work on the emotional side, because I think you dropped the weight, but the body image issues are still here.
Yeah, and even with rapid weight loss, like what has happened, and even yourself, you struggle. You go through behavioral changes, like everything just changes. Like everything, you just see stuff differently.
When you spoke to the psychiatrist or psychologist about having the surgery, did they not prepare you for all this stuff? I mean, did they?
They gave us educational training on what to eat and how you change your behavioral. Like they told us that we'd go through behavioral changes and stuff, but they didn't say what kind. They just said that you'll just go through changes.
Miles, we need to get her some help for the emotional changes.
We're not here to do therapy, diagnose, and or prescribe anything. That's
Yeah.
not what we're here for. We're here to hold you until you can learn to hold yourself. And I don't expect you to walk out of here thinking you can do what we just did. I just want you to see what it feels like for a minute.
And it takes time to,
It's going to take time. It's going to take consistency. And we want to get you somebody to walk. Here's the thing. Anybody that's been bullied, to put somebody in front of you that's going to push you or pull you where you think you need to go, I think it'll shut you right down. I think you need somebody who knows a lot, but that's not willing to push or pull you. They're willing to stand beside you. Shine a light out here and say, I know this stuff, I've been through it, and I know how to get to the other side. And so Kate Martin, she's a licensed professional counselor, and she's an expert in this area with women's emotional health issues, body image issues, eating disorders. I know her. She's got a huge heart, but she's really brilliant clinically. And she's agreed to help you through this process. If we offer you this gift, would you be willing to see her?
Yes, I sure would.
Absolutely.
Great.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's what we want for you. We're going to check back in on you at some point and see how you're doing, okay? Okay. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. We thank Brittany so much, and there's more to come, so stick around. We'll be right back. Coming up.
I don't have a problem making money.
Okay.
I can get money like that.
Okay.
But it's just when I get it, I always spend it.
And how's all that working for you, man, with your money situation?
We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next.